Like when it comes to like a finger in the back, you know, like man's not doing that, bruv. That's mad. Like no girl's doing that to me, bruv. You get me? That's mad. I can't do that in life.
I remember my first pair of skinny jeans was from H&M and they were like some £20 jeans, yeah, and I was gassed. Fam, I went home and my dad's like, what kind of batty man thing this? Why you have skinny pants on for? Like, you look like a tie toss and all these type of things.
Never in my life I was like, yo fam, was Jerome clapping man's cheeks, bruv? I don't give a fuck, bruv, and I don't care. I've had enough things like this, like slide their tongue up in there, bruv. They're on this thing. One time I ting that for the first time, yeah, she was going down, bruv. And she'd like put her tongue down, I was like, yo!
Thing up and make sense soon. Let up and get and put it over the wall.
Watagwan pan, watagwan. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. By the title of this video, I'm going to be talking about toxic masculinity. Now, obviously, we have here...
Big man thing, yes, Castillo first, bro. Make sure you like and subscribe on the thing, bro.
I know you lot are most probably thinking this is a surprising collab,
random collab, bro.
But make sure you lot head over to his channel to see the video that we did. No. But on my channel today, we're going to be talking about toxic masculinity. And the reason why I chose to talk about toxic masculinity is because we are two totally different type of men.
Bro. That's all good. Before we get into this thing, bro, what is toxic masculinity, bro? What's that?
Okay, I want to give you an example. Yeah. So, for example, a man can't wear pink. And shit.
Okay, yeah. So, like, I get where you're coming from. Like, in terms of pink, pink's a fly color though, bro. Because Cameron used to wear pink, bro, and he's a bad man. So Cameron's a G in it. So man, them can wear pink, bro. Remember the old school polos back in the day with the Air Forces? That bangs, bro. Make
sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the ting. And thank you for the love every blood clot time. Now, I want to know what your perspective on toxic masculinity is, and have you ever experienced it throughout growing up or in your like family dynamic?
To be honest, I think like when it comes to toxic masculinity, I think the hardest thing is like, especially for like black men in it, I feel like you can't really talk about your feelings. Like you gotta like bottle everything up. Like I'm a person that I spent like probably like 80% of my life with no peas. So like literally still getting bare things with no peas, having no job, everything. So like literally just even being able to express yourself emotionally to someone, people be like, nah, bro, you can't. Like even just down to like, I don't even think I could ever really tell like a girl how I really feel about a lot of things, because I feel almost like if I shared it with her, she would look at me like I'm weak or something. Do you know what I mean? So, and then it's like if you were to tell another guy that, he'd think you're moist or something. You can't even express yourself. And they say black guys like have the highest kind of suicide rates and things like that, bro. So it's mad to me that you can't really chat about how you feel. Growing up, for example, like I'm always raised by my mum, innit? So like literally, I never really had a father figure. So like everything, I had to kind of learn like how to be strong, because obviously like it was just a woman. Do you know
but would your mum ever get onto you for being like?
Nah, my mum would never, but then other people would. Like for example, it's almost like my mum, like people saying stuff like you're a mum's boy and different shit like that. Do you know what I mean? And I always thought that being a mum's boy is a good thing. Like I was like, why would I love my fucking mum? That's my mum, dickhead. Yeah. But then people would make it seem like you're a pussy if like you love your mum, or you're a pussy if like you show your mum love. But to me, it's like it was always me and my mum. So why the fuck would I not just be all about my mum? So people think that you're soft and like you should man up because, do you know what I mean? So my thing was like, I always felt like, to be fair, I felt it for a little bit, so I felt like I had to toughen up quick. I felt like I had to like be strong quick, or I don't know, like involve myself in a lot of like fights or like hype and all that stuff, just because I felt to myself like people maybe thought I was soft.
Have you ever projected toxic masculinity onto your friends? Or
like in terms of letting them know like, bruv, like you look like a bit. Yeah, I can't even lie, like to be fair, like I've done that a few times, because like a few times, for example, one of my brothers, he started wearing colours, innit? Like he'd match his laces with like his jacket, and I'm like, bruv, why are you wearing a purple jacket, bruv, with purple laces? Like, who do you think you are?
What is fashion?
No. And then do you remember the time when man used to be wearing them scarves, bruv? Like it was them like Arab man scarves.
Yeah,
like,
that was me.
Bruv.
Wait, how old are you?
Me, don't worry about it. I'm never gonna say this, man.
Swear down, you see when I used to go to school, yeah? I had a matching like Arab scarf. I used to get it from Shepherd's Bush Market. I had my red hoodie matching.
Bruv, that's not even your sexuality, bro. That's just bad fashion sense, bro. That's a horrible clothes to me. And like people would wear it, and it's like, I just be like, man, she's like a lesbian, bro. I just be like, why is man them trying to look like a lesbian, bro?
Listen, you see,
like them little Arab man scarves. I'd be like, fam, what are you doing, fam? Like that's not the one. I just used to think it looked a bit moist.
So what about your hair? Would people ever make comments about your hair?
Bro, to be honest, the maddest thing about my hair, I can't even lie to you. I always find it mad that I attract a lot of bisexual girls. I feel like maybe they feel like I look like a lesbian or something, bro, because I got long hair. When it comes to like braids, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like when I was young and I was getting cane rows, and then I got to a certain age, I can't lie, I thought to myself, this looks a bit zesty right now, these cane rows, yeah? And I thought to myself, I'm a grown man with cane rows, that's a bit mad, yeah? So then I just started tying it back because I thought to myself, in my head, it looked more masculine. It probably don't. But like, I thought to myself, the only thing is, I can't lie to you, the only time I do this to myself sometimes, yeah? Sometimes like, obviously my hair is curly in it and it's long, so sometimes I wear it out, yeah? Just like if I just come out the shower and I want to walk to the corner shop, I just wear it out, yeah? But I can't lie to you, bruv. A part of me feels like I look like I'm batting for the other side if like I've got my hair out. I'm like, I look like I'm on some Fabio thing, bro.
Okay, so when did you first start wearing like skinny jeans?
Would you call these skinny jeans?
Yeah, your jeans.
Nah, bro.
Your jeans are quite.
No.
Your jeans are skinny.
Do you know what the thing is? Yeah, like I don't think it's love. Like
no, but wait, because back in the day, yeah.
Go on.
I remember my first pair of skinny jeans was from H&M and they were like some £20 jeans, yeah, and I was gassed thinking, these are different, like they're fitted, and they snug, and I was just rocking them, fam. I went home and my dad's like, what kind of batty man thing this, why you have skinny pants on for, like, you look like a Titus and all these type of things.
What's a Titus?
It's just tight. It's just what they add on to
like a gay Greek goddess.
No, they just say you look like a Titus, like. But my family would get onto me a whole year later, nearly every single one of my.
Do you know, I can't even lie to you, with the skinny jeans thing, yeah, the only reason I started wearing these kind of jeans is because of Love Island, bro. Like, you know when you watch Love Island, all the men and it looks good. And it looked good on TV, but then one time, yeah, I was at a Tings out here, and then like, I literally went to the shop when I bought these Love Island care package jeans, yeah. I was like feeling myself, I was like, yo, I got the fit, yeah. And literally I was dressing up in the morning, yeah, and I was like sliding my leg into it, yeah. And the way she looked at me, I just felt a way about myself, yeah, like I just squeezed it up, yeah. And then she's like, ain't your jeans too tight though? Like, she's like, what going for your jeans though? And I was like, what do you mean? And she's like, don't you think they're too tight, babe? And I was like, no, like these are the things the man is wearing on Love Island, like I'm blessed, like, do you know what I mean? But she looked at me like I was a dickhead, like, and I just thought to myself, yo, so now, like when I go to the shop, I try and get that like extra size up, so I get that little bit. But now you just kind of humbled me and told me that my things is not tight. That's mad.
At what point in your life would you say made you like more open-minded, more accepting to different type of men, how men dress and stuff like that? Would you say it was social media, or would you say it was like?
Do you know what it is? Yeah, I think it's a mix of social media and like self-awareness. I'm the type of guy, yeah, like people just used to know me from back in the days as f***ing bare gal, bro. That's from my ends, that's all people used to know me for. So then as I get older, I'm like, how am I judging other people for their sexuality? And people could be looking at me, well, you look what you're doing, like you're f***ing bare girls, like you're not really like the poster boy for these things, innit, yeah? But then at the same time, it's also social media, because social media will make you kind of understand a lot of people's things. But I think like, how I looked at it, I know this is gonna sound a bit mad. People don't take this personally. Like if you're like a white gay man, don't be offended, yeah. But like because obviously I'm a black guy, and then I started like encountering gay black dudes. I kind of started thinking to myself like, Ron, if I'm going through stress as a straight man, like all the like life's problems, God knows what this brother's going through with all his extra shit. So then I just had to look internally like, bruv, I can't be like judging man for his sexuality and things, because that's mad. And at the same time, I feel like almost if you're a straight man worried about a gay man, what a gay man's doing with his things, you might be a bit zesty, bro. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You know when you just think to yourself like, I've never once in my whole life, bro, thought about what another man's doing with another man, bro.
Exactly.
I think about what I'm doing with the girl then, bro. That's what I care about, bro. Never in my life I was like, yo, fam, was Jerome clapping man's cheeks, bro? I don't give a fuck, bro, and I don't care. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Like, I remember like, this is bringing it back here. I remember there was a back chat episode where it was talking about like homosexuality. And I'm not gonna lie to you, yeah, I excused myself out of it because I was like, me talking about conversation. Yeah, I thought to myself, me talking about a gay man struggle, yeah, it's like asking a Chinese man what it's like to be a Jamaican man in Brixton. It don't make sense, bro. Like, I just feel like
okay, back to one of the episodes, yeah, about the like doing the bum stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
How did you feel about the other people's response?
About what, girls eating your ass?
Yeah.
Bro, I don't give a fuck what they think, bro. Like, they're chatting shit, bro. Like, I'll be honest with you, yeah. Like, enough of that people on that show are chatting shit, bro. I'll be honest with you. Some of them people on that show, yeah, I'm not lying. I love to my whole cast here, but some people are acting up, bro. Like, let's call a spade a spade. But I thought to myself, either it was two things. I thought to myself, either they're chatting shit
or they
got bad lives,
yeah.
bro. Do you know what I mean? And to be fair, I've dated a lot of older things, bruv, and they ain't getting it in. So I just feel like a lot of people maybe just ain't experienced bruv. Like when it comes to like a finger in the back and that, like man's not doing that, bruv. That's mad. Like no girl's doing that to me, bruv. You get me? That's mad. I can't do that in life. Yeah, but like I've had enough things like just like slide their tongue up in there, bruv. They're on this thing. One time I think that for the first time, yeah, she was going down, bruv, and she like put her tongue down. I was like, yo, fam, what you doing, bruv? I was like, you're fully violating me right now, yeah. And I can't even lie, I think I left the house because I was like, yo, are you just trying to me, bruv? That's mad. But then like. Then I started realizing enough things started doing it, and I thought, yo, just normal sex. Like now, when I get a ting, bro, I do that to bare things, bro. Well, not bare things. I'm not just eating girls, bro. You know what I mean, bro. Say like you look at a guy, how do you decipher whether or not he's like?
I don't. I think people think, yeah. I'm not one of those boys that. I genuinely don't care about other people's sexuality because I've had so much scrutiny on myself. You know what I mean? So obviously, I do have to consider that I am different in terms of I'm not macho, I'm not masculine, I don't watch football, and I don't play FIFA and shit like that. So I do have to deep that there's going to be some conversations that we won't be able to relate on. Do you know what I mean? But I can talk about business. I can talk about making money. So it's not just about. Do you get what I mean?
It's not just about
beating girls or like because those stuff are just pointless type of conversations. You get what I mean? But if you want to have a big adult conversation. I can have that with another man.
You always got to be like the crud thing.
Yeah, but I feel like a lot of guys, when they meet you, their initial conversations are just immature. Like, oh, I mean,
I can't believe I'm not lying. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, like when I meet another man in any kind of situation, I need to understand what kind of things you're dealing with, bruv. Because you can't be around my things. If you're out here slamming Willie on bare things, yeah. And I look at the type of things you got in there, Chris. You can't come near my things, bruv, because you're gonna take them. It's mad. Like you're some hedge light skin man with green eyes, bruv. You ain't coming near my things, bruv. You're some tall hedge dark skin brother with muscles,
insecurity.
It's bad insecurity, bruv. You ain't coming in my things, bruv.
Okay, that's what I want to ask you. Okay, that's what I want to ask you. Yeah.
Go on.
Because it's not a gay thing or it's not a homosexual thing. Yeah. But have you ever felt like you want to get like I don't know how to explain it. You ever want to get like a male's attention?
Nah, fam, I'm good, you know.
Because I swear on my life, as God is my witness, yeah, I've been in environments, yeah, and boys will like to act up in front of the man them, and they like to do stuff like that, and I think it's weird. It's like, why do you need that male like gloating and approval? Like, what is that about?
I feel like, to be fair, like I feel like if I go barbers and I come out of barbers, yeah, and then like shout out to Boss by Nature Barbers, that's where we're at right now. Like if I go to a barber shop, yeah, and like my shape up's clean, I like it. If another man's like, yo, that's a nice clean shape up, yeah. If I'm going gym and I'm getting kind of wedge, I look at guys and like, yo, fam, like you're getting in and all that stuff, yeah. However, like if man starts moving a bit reckless, if you're like, yo, fam, the glutes are looking nice, you know, cuz, and them jeans, I'm like, fam, you need to relax, bruv. That's why you comment on a man's glutes, bruv. You get me? I'm like, bruv, relax on man's glutes, cuz, you know what I mean? Like, but on the whole, like I know that, like this is what I think. Yeah, I think the only thing I think about it is I feel like some guys. I feel like it's weird when a guy can't acknowledge that another guy's good looking.
Yeah,
like, bruv, like if I'm in a room, yeah, and some like 6'5" dark skinned brother with muscles, the beard, everything walks in, bruv, I'm gonna acknowledge that man's presence, bruv. I'm not gonna pretend like man's not in the room, bruv. I'm seeing man like, yo, that's a good looking brother. Like I think it's a bit insecure if man them don't acknowledge that, bruv, because you know the man that can take your girl, bruv. You know the type of man that can take your girl, and you're gonna lie to yourself if you're gonna be like, nah, he's about to, bruv, come on, bruv, he'll take your girl.
So what would you have to say to them men out there that are projecting toxic masculinity?
Big man thing, yeah, I have to say this to the man them projecting toxic, man. You gotta come out the closet, bruv. Like if you like bum bum, fam, you gotta own the fact that you like bum bums, bruv. It's all good, bruv. You gotta just accept who you are, bruv. Don't be like that guy in that movie American Beauty. See that movie American Beauty, bruv? Like literally, he's got a neighbor, yeah, that's mad homophobic, and then at the end of the movie, like his neighbor has all this mad thing that he's doing throughout the movie. You should watch American Beauty. And at the end, yeah, he goes up to his neighbor. Basically, the neighbor's like some dad, and he thinks his son is gay. Yeah, and then basically his son keeps on hanging out with the neighbor, but really the neighbor's just selling his son's just selling his neighbor weed.
Okay.
But he thinks that his son's going over there to do things with him, innit? But then it turns out the dad is some mad military man. But at the end of the movie, he walks up to the next door neighbor who's a dad himself, and he tries to kiss man, and man's like, yo, I'm not gay, and literally. The dad goes next door and I think he shoots himself. Because the whole film he was holding his shit. He was projecting his son, he's beating up his son, fucking up his son, everything. And then literally you find out at the end, the only reason he's doing that is because he's gay. So I think man them with that toxic masculinity thing, bruv. It's got to come out the closet, bruv. Accept that you like bum bums. It's not that deep, bruv. You get me?
Alright, that was all for this video. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe to the ting. Make sure you click the link in my bio and subscribe to Castillo's channel. Check out the video that we did. Make sure you spam his comments, show him some love. Make sure you follow him on Instagram as well. It's at Castillo
__ first, bro.
Yes, subscribe to the ting, like up the ting, show us some love. And we're out. What a guan, pa, what a guan.
Big man ting, bro.